Hello there, and welcome back to the vintage playthrough. It's 8 AM on a November morning. It's rather nice for an early November part. Whilst I was doing the tidying of the yard back in October, speaking to a few of the local residents, I managed to pick up some work. As you can see, the money has gone up slightly. I picked up a stone picking contract for £1,000 and 2 ploughing contracts. One paid £1,200 and the other one was about 750 quid. So big stuff, but it's nice to know that that's work that can be done. I also one of the fields I ploughed was that one just next to us, over the yonder. Oh, I'll have to get the stones up off this, aren't I? Mind that will give us a seed bed. That field there, they are quite up for selling it. However, we don't have the money. And another farmer that I was talking to gave me a rather good idea. Of something that could make us a bit of residual income over time, hopefully. But we're in November, there's not a lot going on other than field prep and deciding what to do with said fields. So I'm thinking maybe we can look at some contracts. Definitely none of that, although it's a very red sale. But I'm going to have something brought in that's going to make us some food, and I'm not 100% thinking we'd put it in the middle here. Nothing too big and fancy. I had a little play around. Taking all this out is okay, make it look a bit bare, but we could always add decoration in if we wanted to. One thing I am thinking of doing is taking this down, because we just don't need a shed. We're not doing a lot. Chimney's not even, that's been bricked up anyway. It's not even like you can stay warm in this little workshop. So I think I might just take that down. That's what I'm considering. Let's check. Chickens have got feed, that's good. Still got that spare shed. We've got some eggs on the way. But it's nice and early, so we can probably have a look at any work that's available. So it's still not like 3-4 months. Halfway towards having something. That's not gonna make us rich, is it? So if there's no work, we could... I've got stone picking on our fields. I've ploughed all of ours because I'd got 2 ploughing contracts and they were both right next to us. One was this field, which I spoke to the owner, and he's actually quite happy to sell it. I want it because I want the flat end up here. That's why I want it. So unfortunately I can't afford it yet, but when we can, he's happy to sell it. So that's grand. Let's go and just have a little check on, I'll tell you what actually. Go and have a check. I think that should be ready for... is that going to be enough? Is that a little bit risky? Load it up. Go and have a check on our grass field. Not doing a very good job of turning that around, am I? Let us go and see the grass field, and it will probably be ready for a bit of fertilising, so that's ready to go then. I mean, there is... prep wise on our fields, we still need to fertilise. Actually, have they all got... They might all have a layer of fertiliser on them. So a quick check. This one, no. Yes. Fertilised but stoned. Doesn't need lime. Oh, I've gone past it. Is that ours? Yeah. Yeah, nice. That should be a bit better, shouldn't it? So I may as well... Let's have a look at what jobs are... Oh no, active. Oh yes! We've still got stuff that can be done. We'd have to buy the equipment to do that, which isn't expensive, but we'd have to move everything as well. Mowing, easy couple of £100 that. Stone picking, that's a good amount of money that. No chance. Cultivating we can definitely do, can't we? 38. I'll have a little think while I missed out a strip there. I did, didn't I? I didn't plant that in. That's very annoying. Not a lot I can do about that, really, is there? A fair old bend coming out of this for no reason. Let's... I better keep this on. I can't see the good that we're doing. Yeah, let me have a look through those jobs and see if there's any that we can pick up, because I should have a look at planting as well. We're going to need stuff before we can have animals, so maybe we're going to need to look at getting some planting done. This should be fine for the cows. I want to have a look at other options. Or do we get some contracting work done for a bit of a break of field prep? It's November still. We can do field prep, but can we plant? That's the question. I don't know why I'm asking the question when we can just have a look. Planting, in November. We can put some Spelt in somewhere. And that's the only chance, otherwise we've got to wait. So we do part of a field of Spelt, maybe? And a contract? Actually, I'm going to have to take stones off if I'm going to plant. Maybe we hold off on that. Means we can't do anything till February time. I missed the window there. Can't put any more grass in. I think we're going to have to put Spelt in, aren't we? When does that? If we put in Spelt, it'll take us the best part of a year to turn that field over. But we're going to need something in the ground, aren't we? Yeah, change of plan. We're going to have to focus on those fields. Contracts will have to wait, even though I need the money. Damn it. God damn it. Let me have a think and I'll come back to you while I'm doing this. So for some reason I can't hold on. Where's our... That's all ready to harvest. I just thought for some reason I can't fertilise it, but it's just suddenly dawned on me, if you can't fertilise it, then maybe it's ready to harvest straight away. Field grass ready to harvest. Well, that changes everything, doesn't it? That's not why I've just cut back in here. I've decided to get the stones off this field because I'm going to put Spelt in here, because we're going to want... I'm hoping that'll help feed chickens. But I'm doing the whole field because it's giving me the seed bed. Sort of. It'll make it easier. When I was doing a stone contract, I'm just going all over the place just to pick up the stones. I'm not going for a uniformed up and down. But this is my field, so I want it to be as best as possible. But I'm not going to Spelt the whole field because I've got a plan for this field to break it up. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go maybe halfway this year. I think it's quite important that we get, if we can get something in at this side of the year before we go into a new year. Just because I think we've not got that much feed for the chickens. I don't really want to be buying it. And I think the only thing is, what I've got planned for this might be quite expensive. We could really do with having the time to do some contracts. Thing is with contracts though, workers are going to cost us more than than we'd get paid, so I would have to do the contracts myself. But I suppose I'd also have to look at it as though this farm, our land has to come before contracts. We can do contracts when we've got time on our hands. You know, we're all one-man band here. We need to get as much done as selves. I suppose it'll be easier next year because there'll be less. Will there be less to do? I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that question. So, grass to cut already. That means we could make hay, which means we could bring forward cows, which again is another expense. And we've got nothing coming in at the minute. Oh, there's so much to get done. There's so little time. We need to get Spelt in the ground now, and potentially we need to get that harvested as quick as possible, because this is the last chance to do it. Right, I shall crack on. Hold my beer. So I realised in a new month, this isn't precision farming, I can put fertiliser down before we do anything else. So that is exactly what I'm doing. I've left this section unstone picked yet because I'm trying to save time. And that's sort of given me a marker as to that tree is pretty much where I'm going to be going up to with the Spelt. I think that's a big enough field that if we can use the Spelt for feed, we've got a decent amount to keep us going, because that'll be ready July, August, really, August. I'm just trying to sort of, what's that field look like? Oh yes. I can't really work out whether I've made an absolute gaff by not getting my best foot forward and cracking on. Ooh, what's that field looks like? Like a building plot up there. Intriguing. Yeah, I don't know if I should have ignored, just cracked straight on with the field prep to get ready to get stuff in, or I suppose I was doing the contracts in the dark, so it didn't really matter, did it? Whoa! Let's not go that close again. Seeder. Is it seeder time? Yes, it's seeder time. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh no, go on. Wrong button. Get that back in. It's somewhere. Spelt. Getting a crop in November. We have got rain due about 2 o'clock, so I want to get this in as quick as possible. If I'm stone picking in the rain, I'm not too bothered about it. And then obviously I need to get that grass up or cut. I need to get it cut. I'd like to hay it, but what's the chances of getting that done? I imagine not great. Yep. that's worked. Spelting. I'll tell you what, you know, I don't really need to, these trees, if I wanted to split it into threes. Oh. I mean, I could roll it in the dark, but that's going to be difficult, isn't it? Oh, I should really try and get that as neat as possible, shouldn't I? Otherwise that will annoy me. Quite happy with that. Oh, until I've done that. Oh, that looks terrible. Yeah, that's not great. It's first year plant. It's the first plant. Let's just. Well, it's not the first plant. The grass was the first plant. Just put the 1 day months, isn't it? That's where this is all getting undone. That and rain. Mind you, I suppose if we've just cut it, for this episode I'll focus on getting this field done. I mean 12-1, that'll be tight, that'll be really, really tight. That doesn't mean it's impossible, does it? It certainly doesn't mean it's impossible. £11 get this done by 12, roll it by 1. I mean, either way, I'm going to cut the grass. I'm going to cut, let's get my head around this. If I'm going to cut the grass, it's going to get wet. No matter what, because we've got rain due. But at least if I've cut it before the end of November, it'll be there and we can work with it once it's dried out. And sticking a roller over the top, grass roller will get us a stage back, but that can be done at any point during the winter. Let's put some nutrients back into it. Good job we went over to check it though, wasn't it? Otherwise I'd have completely missed it. I was just going to come straight over and have a look at this field, to be honest. Well, I was going to get cracking straight on my contracts actually, in which case we'd have lost out on the chance of getting some work done on our own fields. Doo-doo-doo. Right, I better machine through and come back to you. I think I've got that field covered. I mean, it looks like Spelt. Looks very neat there as well, which is a bit disconcerting because we know it's not. Morning. So I'm going to roll. Yeah, we'll get this field done. Who's got the fire on? Get the field done. Next episode we'll tackle trying to get, I mean it's only 11:30 now, so we're ahead of time potentially. It's lovely and dry at the minute, there's a little bit of moisture in the air. Roller, where's the roller? Roller! I think I put it down here, didn't I? Scaring these chickens. There it is. Good job I fixed that up, wasn't it? Unless I then turn it over on here. Oh, not that way. I'll go through. Can't be bothered to open the door, I'll just go straight through. Maybe a tractor with a flat trailer that we can get things up onto would be handy for, even if we are just going down the road. I mean, not at the minute at the level we're at, but I'll tell you what, contract wise they're not going to be there come the next day, are they? They're going to be gone when we're into December. Right, hopefully this is going to give me a really clear view. That isn't going to give me a clear view. Let's pop a will it go if I'm going the opposite way? Oh, I can barely see that at all. Oh, hit something. Hit something just there. Da, 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 da. I do wish they'd have changed. I know the GPS is a really big feature of the game, but I cannot tell whether this bit's been done or not. Let's try and get oh, I've gone back too far. It's a slightly bit lighter where we've been. It's a great looking tool, that, isn't it? Really good. Yeah, I'm absolutely waffling on. I'll crack on with this and come back to you. I'm gonna say this is gonna take longer, so if I can be done by 1 o'clock I'm gonna be happy. If I can get that grass cut in the next episode before the rain comes in. But we'll find out, won't we? And it depends how long that rain lasts for. It's never that accurate. What's that there? Is that a building? Ooh. Yeah, it's going to take a while. See you in a bit. Well, I mean, I think I'm on the last 2 bits. I don't need to worry about that top end because when you're rolling, it'll only actually roll when there's seed underneath it. So, not a problem. 20 past 12, so we're going to be done by 12:30, which gains us half an hour for the next episode, which is great news. And another bonus is we don't need to worry about this field now because it's been ploughed, so we won't get weeds in the first year. So we've done well here. I'll have a check when we get to the bottom. I think we should be looking at a good return on I suppose really I could have just gone could have done that, couldn't I? I know, use my steering assist without the things. Of course I could. Let's have a look at them. Oh yes, lovely stuff. Top drawer. That's really good. And then hopefully Spelt can be fed to something. I wonder if the factories can use the other ingredients automatically. That would be interesting. Have a quick look at the field, shall we? We're expecting 100% yield off that, which should be a bit more, I think, because it's been mulched and rolled, but that's the notice board where I've been picking up the work from. It's a very nice little village, good community. Still not found a local pub yet though. But I'll be honest, there's sometimes a few tins out in the back over in certain people's gardens. People pop round with the local brew. But yes, that is how it happens. You go out with one idea and quickly realise that time is against you and there's an opportunity to do something else. So we didn't get any contracts done, but we have got ourselves where's the mower? Anyway, I'll sort out that next time. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. You're more than welcome. And if you've got any comments or suggestions or anything you'd like to see in the series, then do feel free to pop it in the comment section. Until the next time, where we'll hopefully be able to get some hay in order to get some cows in. And that thing was meant to get delivered that's not been delivered. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. Where is that mower? I'm sure I've got a mower. Oh, definitely. one of these is definitely a mower. Definitely.